just as I said, Brightlands is a little quiet this afternoon. Just now, saw the eyes and I told Banda, listen, that looks like a small cat. And there we go, an African wildcat. How about that? This is my first African wildcat at Brightlands. And doesn't that just look like a house cat? And the reason for that is this is in fact the progenitor of house cats. House cats were bred from African wildcats, from what we understand, very likely by the ancient Egyptians. And therein lies the problem with us, in the fact that African wildcats can hybridize with domestic cats. So especially in farmlands and so forth, close to settlements where people's house cats can become feral, they fully interbreed with the African wildcats. And they pollute the natural gene pool of the naturally occurring wildcats that we find out here. Which means closer to those areas you're unlikely to find pure African wildcats. They'll be, I won't say hybrids, because they're essentially the same thing. Even though in taxonomy listed as two distinct species, the house cat was virtually bred from the African wildcat, much like dogs originated from wolves. And that is a term that we refer to as its progenitor. Oh, this is a magnificent find. It's not often we see wildcats out here. Just look at how those ears are constantly working, trying to pick up movement of anything they can eat. Hi there, Tim. Tim says this is an awesome find, and it's also a first for Tim. Now, it's a pity we can't see its true colors. We're in IR, obviously, but you'll, if you see them in daytime, they've got this sort of grey complexion to them. It's almost like a, like a typical ginger cat, but grey. And the reason why those typical ginger cats have those markings is, again, because it's genes that they inherited through the ages that originated from the African wildcat. And they've got this sort of rufous, rusty color behind the ears, and then the hind parts, the bottom back parts of the legs are black. But other than that, they've got the same markings on the face as house cats. I mean, they're almost identical. And again, the reason being house cats were bred from these guys.